Hey there, Scoobs. Kristin here. Jenny is traversing the eastern coast of the United States with her wife and her child, visiting many important family members, but maybe most importantly, me, in just a few days. I'm here to tell you that today's Encore episode is our last Encore episode of this summer. We are re-airing Buffy versus Dracula, which we recorded at World Cafe Live in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, you all are wild. This was our first ever event at World Cafe Live, our first event in Philadelphia. And it was truly, when I think back on live events, it is one that I remember so vividly. It was such a delightful time. We have special guests, Ian Carlos Crawford, and of course, Joanna Robinson. How could we ever do a live event without her, really? And what does it mean that this is our last Encore episode? Well, what it means is that 1 week from today, Wednesday, September 2nd, we are coming back with season 3 for the second time. We'll be talking about Anne and probably Chanterelle and maybe Buffy next week. So enjoy our final Encore episode for the summer. Hope everybody has gotten their backpacks and their Trapper Keepers, sharpened their number 2 pencils, got a new pair of shell tops, maybe even some knockoff Jenkos, because we are about to go back to Sunnydale High School. For now, here's what happens when Dracula, in the form of a man, a mist, a bat, and a wolf, arrive in Sunnydale.
Buffering the Vampire Slayer, a podcast. A podcast where we're watching and discussing every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer one at a time in chronological order, spoiler free. I'm Jenny Owen Youngs.
And I am Kristin Russo. And this week, we are fucking back. Oh my God. We're talking about season 5, episode 1, Buffy versus Dracula. Now, if you're here with us in Philadelphia, hi Philly,
what's up? Still the loudest city in our collection.
Yeah. If you're here in Philly, you know that we are dressed up. But if you're not, you've probably seen it on the internet. But we are dressed up as Buffy and Dracula for your entertainment. Which is why we love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because we get to buy red pleather pants and capes, right, Jenny?
Yes. Line item in the budget. Pleather pants, boob windows, another set of wooden stakes. Kristin keeps giving them away.
I know, I was like, I think I gave all the stakes away. I don't have one for the show. Anyway, back to the intro. You should stay tuned at the end of this podcast every other week for an original song written by Jenny Owen Youngs, and this week, co-written and co-performed by Chris Farron. Recapping the episode that we are discussing.
Buffy versus Dracula was written by Marty Noxon. Directed by David Solomon. And originally aired September 26th, 2000.
Did you want to talk about your birthday?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Listen, I'm sure that some of you follow us on social media at BufferingCast, thank you. But if you do not, tonight is Friday the 13th. You do not need to follow us on social media to learn that fact.
That's public domain information.
It's also a full moon. You guys! Oh, wow.
No prompt needed.
You guys, if you didn't see us freak the fuck out on social media yesterday, we learned that the last time it was a full moon on Friday the 13th was October 25th or something like that, 2000, which was like 3 weeks after this episode aired in real time. So we have melded the full moons together. I don't know what it means, but just like, everybody be safe tonight, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is the one. We're gonna be here for like 8 hours tonight. Everybody's going to We've missed you, you've missed us, we've missed each other. There's a whole lot of missing going on. This is the one you probably know, but I'm gonna read you the IMDb description where the one and only Dracula, I think Dracula might have written it himself. The one and only Dracula makes his way to Sunnydale and immediately has everyone enchanted. Even Buffy might not be able to resist his charms. Dracula definitely fucking wrote this. Okay, Jenny, you can start everybody off because I'm wearing a turtleneck sweater and underneath it I have a tank top, and a turtleneck sweater is not appropriate stage attire, so I have to take it off while you talk.
Whoa! Apparently not.
Or
Apparently they want to focus.
Sit here while I sexily take my turtleneck.
Wait. After you take that off, do you want me to pull? Should I pull off one of your boots real slow? Isn't that what comes after the turtleneck?
Season 5, we're getting fucking wild. All right. So anyway, speaking of wild, want to talk about Riley's elbow? Come on, I know you want to talk about Riley's
It looks great.
So Buffy's in bed, we see Riley's elbow, whatever. And then we see, are you thinking about Riley's elbow?
No, I'm thinking about how Buffy wakes up in the middle of the night, sneaks out of bed, runs to the cemetery, kills a vampire, sneaks back into her bedroom under cover of darkness, slides between the sheets and resumes being spooned by the tannest love interest she's had so far.
And perhaps ever will have.
Maybe.
Perhaps. So here's the thing. You said that they spooned, Jenny, but I don't mean to make this whole episode about Riley's elbow. But when Buffy gets back into bed, she lays her head upon Riley's bone of his elbow to go to sleep. And so I have a question for you, which is, if you get to have Riley forever, Jenny.
Even I don't want Riley forever, but go on.
Uncovering the truth. Okay, if you could have your way with Riley, what do you want from Riley?
Just toss the old pigskin around.
Okay. Okay, all right. If you could toss the old pigskin around.
Do you know how erotic every football thing I can think of right now sounds? Just looking for a guy with a nice tight spiral. I'm so sorry. But I thought it and then I had to tell you, and I won't say it again.
I mean, this question I have for you has been simply undone by the funniness of the earlier points.
I'm sorry,
but
please.
No, it's okay. I'm going to persevere. My question to you is, if you could toss the old pigskin around Riley's tight spiral, whatever.
This is a family podcast.
Listen! But what you had to do to get what you would like from Riley was that every night for the rest of your life, you have to sleep on his elbow. Would you do it?
Maybe his elbow is more comfortable than it looks.
Isn't that like a sum of Jenny's entire opinion on Riley? So now that we're 18 hours into the podcast, we get to the credits.
Cool.
We have new credits.
Anya's in them.
And what did you say?
I said Anya's in them.
Anya's in them.
Yes.
Anya's in them, and yes, and also we get a lot more witches in the credits.
A lot more witches, a lot more spells.
A lot more spells. Okay, so speaking of tossing ye old pigskin around, Jenny, I need a minute to queue up a couple of things here on my phone. Okay, so we're at the beach. It's California. Nobody fucking goes to the beach, which is why I think this is the only time we'll ever see them at the beach, probably.
Once in 7 years.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So we're at the beach, and everyone is assigned to appropriate roles, I think. I think Xander is looking hot. I know. But he's looking pretty hot. He's like gotten some muscle. He's wearing a tank. Anyway, whatever. Anya's looking good.
Yes.
Okay, we see where you're all at. The witches are fully clothed reading tarot. Right on the fucking mark, right?
You know how it is.
I always read tarot in my flannel on the beach. Humming to Tegan and Sarah. What else am I doing? Riley and Buffy are playing some beach football, aren't they, Jenny?
They are.
Are you not going to say anything about this scene because it doesn't support your thesis?
No. My thesis is just Riley's not as bad as everybody who needs to shit on Riley all the time seems to think.
Right. All right.
We're about to see something that I'm sure you're gonna love talking about very much.
So they're throwing the football back and forth, and Riley's literally like his first words of the season are to tell Buffy that she throws like a girl, to which I say thunderclap. The patriarchy. Oh my god, it was like a patriarchy wave. Okay. And then I'm saving the Riley jingle for later. Okay, so we're at the beach.
Yeah. You like seeing Riley get spiked in the face with a football real hard.
Riley?
So hard that it deflates.
Yeah, Riley gets slammed by a fucking football because that's what happens when you tell somebody that they throw like a girl, because it's wrong in so many ways, and I won't go into them here. And then, of course, the last thing that happens at the beach is that Willow uses her incredible prowess.
She could just make fire out of nothing. All of a sudden, she's been busy between seasons.
Willow's like, yo, I've been queer for like a few months. Boom, fire. That's how it works.
Yes.
And then the CGI storm of hell rolls in.
Spared no expense.
None. They were literally like, is there a filter that says rain? Just drag that over the top of the... That's good. Then we go to a spooky castle.
Yeah, some world-weary delivery gentlemen are unloading a big box of dirt, and then they get murdered for their trouble. That's too bad. I felt like we were just getting to know them.
It is also like one of the dudes is dressed in a very reasonable rain slicker, and the other dude is not wearing one, and the other dude is like, I'm getting soaked, man. And it's like, first of all, it's pouring. Of course you are. Second of all, why didn't you wear your rain slicker, sir? I know, we have a lot to talk about. I shouldn't be focusing on rain slickers.
Why don't you take a moment to focus on the world's largest scanner?
Yeah.
Did you see that thing? It was about the size of Giles' car.
Also, I'm pretty sure the first line in this scene at Giles' house is, "Let's get scanning." Also, at one point, Willow says, "Labeling your amulets and indexing your diaries." I know, it makes it... Keep going, Willow. Okay, so let's be real. By the season 7, it's just gonna be like us doing stand-up about Buffy. We're not even gonna talk about the episodes anymore. But so in this scene, Giles is like, hey, Willow, I've been around for 4 seasons, and out of all of the characters, I know who can keep a secret the best.
It's definitely Willow.
Definitely Willow. So Giles is like, I know I'm not needed anymore.
Which is just not true. It's patently untrue, sir.
It is. And he tells Willow that he's going to be going back to London. To London? Is that where he's from? I said
Yes.
London.
Giles?
He's from the UK.
Suddenly your uncertainty is making me feel very uncertain.
Now, I know that Giles has couched it like he needs to go back because he isn't like really needed, but I also just wonder a little bit if maybe he and Olivia have been exchanging nudes. You know what I mean? I just think like maybe Giles is like, I'm not needed, but also Olivia's back there. Also, Giles is drinking out of a fucking teacup. Where the fuck is the green mug?
Honestly.
Green Mug Watch begins. Season 5, episode 1.
Okay. Are you ready for some research that I did?
I'm ready.
Okay. So Buffy's having dinner with her mom. We're like kind of learning some exposition-y, like, oh, Buffy's been home all summer and now she's getting ready to go back to school and it's gonna be so quiet around here without Buffy, and can we hang out and go get ice cream? But no, Buffy's gotta go patrol, you know? And then Buffy is in the freaking cemetery fighting a vampire, and we'll talk about like the stuff that's actually relevant to the episode in a second, but I wish to communicate to you that while she's fighting this vampire, she does a freaking move. Yeah, she does a Rey Mysterio Jr. special move that I watched a bunch of Rey Mysterio Jr. signature moves compilation videos on YouTube so that I could determine the name of it. Because we all know that Rey Mysterio Jr.'s #1 move is the 619, which is the area code of where he's from. And that move consists of him kind of like beating his opponent into like a stupor, so they're kind of like against the ropes facing out of the wrestling ring. And then he comes running at full tilt up to the ropes of the wrestling ring. You know, there's like 1, 2, 3, right? He grabs the top 2 and whips himself 360 degrees around, basically, in a circle, kicking his opponent in the face. He's like totally parallel to the ground. It's very beautiful. Now you know that, if you didn't know it already. But the move that we're gonna talk about today is actually called the Tilt-A-Whirl Headscissors Take Down. And what that entails is Buffy or Rey Mysterio Jr. wrapping their thighs around the neck of their opponent. So they're kind of, the opponent is standing and then they're kind of like sitting on their shoulders. Buffy's sitting on the shoulders of the vampire facing him. And then she like swirls herself around, pivoting while holding herself fixed to the body as she rotates. But as that happens, she slides down the neck so that by the time she like whips around in a circle, she's gone from holding the neck with her thighs to holding the neck with her ankles, and then she uses her ankles to, and all of the momentum of her body, to whip her opponent across the cemetery. And now you know the most important thing that happens in this episode. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this knowledge which I have imparted unto thee regarding the Tilt-A-Whirl Headscissors Take Down? Yes.
I feel great about it, Jenny. Jenny, I want to say that I'm honored to co-host a podcast with one of the world's biggest wrestling fans. I think you're great.
I think you're great too.
Okay, so after the fucking wrestling move of the century,
the Tilt-A-Whirl Headscissors Take Down.
Which I want to say, hold on, let me reference my notes here because this is a new stunt person for Buffy. This is Michelle Waitman. Yeah, we had Sophia Crawford for seasons 1 through. Applause for Michelle Waitman.
Please.
And I think you can like really see the difference in the fighting style, like right out of the gate, season 5, episode 1, which is kind of fun and cool. Everybody's like, do you think this is a podcast about a TV show? Keep making jokes. No, but anyhow, after the amazing fight moves, who do we see?
Who should materialize out of thin air?
Who should?
But some hot guy in a cape with shoulder length hair.
Wow! I'm sorry. If you're listening at home, Jenny just took her hair down.
And we're all looking at the TV like, who is he? And you're all looking at the table like, who is he?
I really thought you were gonna say, who is that guy? So he's like, a very impressive hunt. He's already mansplaining. I'm just gonna fucking say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking impressive hunt. She's a goddamn vampire slayer. And then she's like, do you know what a slayer is? And he fucking says,
How dare he?
do you? Drac, man, bringing that ancient patriarchy up front and center. But then, one of my favorite parts is when he introduces himself. And Jenny looked over my shoulder at my notes and laughed very loudly because I've spelled it out. I've spelled his name, Drtsacula, to try to encapsulate the way he pronounces his own name. He's like, I'm Dracula.
As somebody who's frequently struggling to speak around fangs that I've inserted into my mouth,
where are your fangs?
I want to just extend my empathy and sympathy to Dracula in this moment. It's not easy.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not giving any credit to Dracula, but maybe a little bit in a little while. But Buffy, in a very Buffy fashion, is like, get out. Shut the fuck up, is what she would have said if they weren't on a network television show.
Oh,
yes.
sorry. I just wanted to tell you and everyone, each and every one of you, listen to me, please. That, according to Wikipedia, the vampire who was going to show Buffy a darker side of herself was originally envisioned as, and I quote, just another vampire who rode a horse and was all cool, says Marty Noxon. I mean, she's not wrong. Like, that sounds pretty good. I'd watch that show.
Marty Noxon describing what she wants out of Dracula is like me trying to describe anything sports related. I'm like, it's like there's balls and sweat. Sorry. I literally tried to take it away from balls and went to sweat.
I mean, that's what's closest, I guess.
All right. Anyhow, we have a couple of special fucking guests here tonight.
Very special guests.
And I would like to bring onto the stage the host of another Buffy podcast called Slayerfest 98, Ian Carlos Crawford.
Hi.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
How's it going?
All right. Hi, everyone.
I appreciate the fact that since the two queer women that host this show had to dress up in costume, therefore could not wear our flannels, you wore yours.
Holding it down.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. You live close to here, right?
I do, yeah. I only live like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, so it's like, just a quick scoot over to talk about vampires.
Yeah, well, Slayers.
Slayers.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to talk about fucking vampires. Well, so Ian, I emailed Ian. It's not a big deal, but we have each other's email addresses and phone numbers. So.
She has left me on red.
Yeah.
You haven't texted me back.
I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know a lot about astrology, but what I do know is that one time I read that Sagittariuses never text people back, and I was like, fuck.
True. It's true.
I know.
You're in a Sag sandwich. What's your sun sign?
I don't know. I'm an Aquarius.
What? You're an
Is that-
Aquarius. Aquarius.
Is that
what's
sun
your
sign?
sun
Oh,
sign?
okay.
That's your main. That's the
All right.
one that everybody knows. You're an Aquarius.
Beautiful.
Aquarius. Okay.
No.
Okay, so Ian, when I emailed you,
Yes.
I said, Ian, is there a particular part that you want to talk about? And you were like, yo, one of my favorite scenes. Also, you fucking love this episode. And
I do.
This is one of your favorite scenes. So what's up? Tell us.
I think this scene encapsulates everything that makes Buffy fucking wonderful. Am I allowed to curse? People always ask that on my podcast, and I was like, wait, I didn't ask that.
You can literally just say fuck up here for 10 minutes and it'll be fine.
I won't, but that is a good offer.
Would probably get us good press, you know? New experimental podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that it encapsulates everything I love about Buffy. Like, Dracula's there being all like, I am Dracula. And then she's like, oh my God, get out. And for me, that's like, oh, this is why I love this show, because they can have this like serious character. I don't know, do we even want to call him a monster? He's like barely a threat. He reminds me of like a soap opera villain. I don't know.
He's a threat in his thrall, Ian.
Right.
You know? He might not kill you, he'll just woo you.
And I just like, for me, that's perfect. Buffy's not taking him seriously for like one moment, and he's taking himself uber seriously. Yeah, I love that.
So, Ian,
Yes.
tell us who's your favorite character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh God. I don't know. I feel like I love all of my babies, so I love all of them.
Yeah, but which baby do you love the most?
Yeah.
I even sometimes defend Xander on my podcast.
Sure.
Not that I think he's great. I just think he's like, okay, I get it. Like, he's not great, but like
He
I
does
don't.
good stuff sometimes.
Yeah, no, he
He's on a journey.
He's become the heart of the Scoobies. We're learning, you know? That's me to
yeah.
Xander. We're learning.
But like, I am a gay man, so Cordelia and Anya are my favorites.
Fucking yeah.
Hell yeah! I have a question for you.
Bring all the questions.
So Dracula is a vampire.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know the guy, hot, shoulder-length hair, pale, pallid skin.
What are you doing later, Jenny?
Ah, yes, as far as I ever get. Go
So
on.
my question to you,
Yes.
and also to you, Jenny.
I'm here.
Though this is a little complicated for you, but my question is: do you find Dracula sexy? Ian first, Jennifer. She just like flung her cape out. Well, I'm so glad you asked.
And turned into a bat.
Oh my God, we didn't fucking talk about the fact that he turned. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. So, okay, back to you, Ian. Do you think Dracula is sexy? Would you make out with Dracula, Y or N?
Okay, wait, but that question is different than if I find them sexy.
Okay, you're right. Okay, solid fucking point, Ian. Do you find Dracula sexy?
Okay, not counting the Dracula next to me. No, I do not find that Dracula in Buffy vs. Dracula as sexy.
Nice, acceptable answer.
But would I make out with him? Sure.
Okay, wait.
I thought this was gonna go the other way.
So,
I thought you were like, sometimes somebody's sexy, but I'm still not gonna make out with them. Wait, that was a total reversal.
You had so much faith in me.
I feel connected to you in this moment because I feel like maybe the reason that you're like, well, I don't super find Dracula sexy, but yeah, I would make out with him because he's like this historical figure.
Oh, because he's famous.
Yeah!
Yeah, Kristin.
You are both giving me way too much credit. No, just like if he said he wanted to, I'd be like, okay. In case anyone is wondering for later.
Nice. There's something for everyone on our podcast.
Jenny, do you find Dracula? No, we can ask this in two parts. Do you find yourself as Dracula sexy?
Yeah, no. I've got it going on. I'm fine with me. I feel good about me.
What about Dracula?
Dracula, I think he's alluring in the beginning of the episode, and then I just feel like he gets less and less alluring as the episode goes on. because of what he's doing, and also because his like vest doesn't fit very well in the last scene, and also his makeup gets like less good. I feel like he looks like a little more dead towards the end.
Yeah. He's got good fucking nails, though, I'll tell you what. He went to the same salon that the master went to. They're nice and polished. She's looking good. I do not think that Dracula is sexy either, but I would make out with him because I would want to say that I made out with Dracula.
Like, that's also a really good reason to make out with. I also would be like, and I made out with Dracula, but like, that doesn't matter.
Right.
Jenny, would you also make out
I
with
think
him?
I'm good. I mean, I could just go look in a mirror. Well, I can't, because I'm a vampire.
Is Jenny calling us bottoms? I think she is.
Yeah. I like to think of myself as a switch.
Yeah, same. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay, so Ian, back to Buffy.
Sorry.
Do you have anything else you'd like to tell us about this episode while you're here with us?
I love her outfit so fucking much. We love a redo of Graduation Day. I could not stop telling Kristin how good she looked backstage. Like, I mean, come on. And I think, okay, so I'm Puerto Rican, so excuse me, but the hoops, really, I'm like, yes, wear more hoops. Like, they don't make sense if you're actually going out to fight people, but like, they look good, so
Unless
who cares?
you're the Slayer, and then you're like, yeah, try to fucking rip this hoop out of my ear, you know? Which is kind of how I feel when I hold babies. I'm like, you get it. Nope, you can't get it. Ah! Okay, we're getting off track.
My nephew would pull on my septum ring, and I'd be like, he can't get it out, can he? And I just let him pull.
Oh, God, until one day.
Yeah.
The final tug.
Okay, so...
Wow,
So you,
suddenly I'm yearning for the, innocent days of football innuendos.
You bring a gay guy on stage, and I bring, like, the filth, Lord. I'm sorry
You're like,
for
I
being a
will make
stereotype.
out with you, keep the hoops. Yeah. And also, do you like my flannel? Hitting all the boxes.
Well, do you?
Do I like your flannel?
Yeah.
I'm fucking gay. I love your flannel.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys all in on a secret. This is actually not a flannel.
You're
it's
right.
like an Oxford,
You're
so
right.
it just happens to be plaid.
Expose me on stage.
No, I'm exposing Kristin. Bad lesbian, can't tell flannel.
Oh, I had worked so hard to get that 10 punches on my card. Now I'm down to 9. Down to 9.
I gotta fill one back in.
Ian, we are just delighted that you joined us here tonight on this stage.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
Thank you
being
for being
here.
here.
Ian Carlos Crawford.
Meanwhile, on the darkened streets of Sunnydale, Xander and Willow are taking a walk together, and Willow is keeping a secret like fucking Sansa Stark up in this piece. Oh my God, I know a secret. Should I tell you? If I know a secret and I told you, would that be bad? Oh my God. I found out, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago, and maybe I should wait until 15 minutes have gone by. What the fuck? Willow!
Oh, yeah, it's not her skill. She can make fire, she can't keep a secret. It's Willow's deal. Xander, meanwhile, I, as the viewer, am like, Xander, looking good, man, doing great. And then he's like, is your secret a naughty secret with Tara?
Womp,
and I'm
womp.
like, womp, womp. Which earlier in the series we considered making Xander's jingle. Womp, womp. So Buffy is like, yo, are you really fucking Dracula? Because like, are you just a fanboy? She says. Because then she lets us know that unbeknownst to us, she's been killing some vampires who are calling themselves Lestat.
But then she very quickly changes her tune when she finds out that Dracula has heard of her.
Yeah.
And immediately turns on the like Hollywood, like, I'm a star.
This is like where the Venn diagram of Kristin and Buffy come together.
Oh yeah, because you want to make out with him because he's famous.
I know. I don't even want to make out with actual famous people, just historical figures. Like, it's not just like you are on TV. It's like you've been alive since 1428. You've got a fucking name for yourself, you know? You really put in the time. Okay.
My mind just like was like racing. Like, who's a non-problematic historical figure I can like? I just want to say a bunch of names in a row, and I was like, I can't think of anyone.
No.
That it's safe to suggest.
Yeah.
Everyone is ruined. Please go on.
Okay, so Dracula says something, which I think is the core of, like, it's what ties the season finale of season 4 to the premiere of season 5, which is, he says that her power is rooted in darkness. And that's like a thing that we really play with. It's the way we left. Yes, Jenny?
I'm just excited. Please go on, and then I will jump in when I allow you to finish.
Jenny's whole body is like, we're ready to like lift off into the stratosphere. No, I think I just wanted to put a pin in that I think that Buffy is wrestling with something big, and it started at the end of season 4, and she is very apparently holding on to it into season 5. How will it inform our journey? Who knows?
I just realized something.
Yes?
This is the episode that really unlocks something that I noticed, which is Buffy is Batman? And hear me out. And hear me out. This is the first episode where Buffy looks within and like isn't really sure what the nature of what she sees truly is. And that's kind of like, I mean, we're gonna see kind of like how that continues to play out and be examined, but like that's like such a huge part of the Batman mythos, which I think is like one of the greatest, sort of like psychological comic book narrative arcs, which is like all about Batman, sort of like constantly worrying that he is not better than the supervillains that he's constantly fighting. And kind of like that's like a huge part of his, excuse me, I know the Joker might be like triggering because...
Oh yeah, it's a whole thing, isn't it now?
Bleh. Such terrible things have happened to the Joker recently. And let's leave them all out of the equation. But the looking at a hero who constantly has to wonder if their power is rooted in darkness is a really cool theme and very powerful. And I realized that I could have just had this moment on my own. And there's not a joke, and I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I like the moment. My question for you, because I don't know a lot about Batman, I also find it hilarious that Dracula is straight up about to turn into a fucking bat, and you're like, got it. Buffy's Batman. But, no, I mean, I'm there with you, though. But I want to know if Batman has a faith. You know what I mean?
I think Batman's faith is justice, and also Catwoman.
Catwoman? Apparently, I gotta get into
faith like a person. I thought you meant like, what does he believe? What is his driving principle?
No.
Oh yeah, Catwoman is totally his faith.
Okay, so
a hundo.
Okay, so Catwoman is his faith. Great.
Catwoman's probably got some boob windows in the old wardrobe. I'll tell you that.
Also, is Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman? Yeah.
Well, in a movie,
Michelle,
in a film.
No, is she actually
maybe
Catwoman? Is Catwoman in the same universe as Cats? Okay, I have a lot of questions.
Oh, the musical? I need a study aid of some kind.
Somebody write me the adaptation of Cats where Catwoman is there. Okay, so Dracula turns into a fucking bat. It's great. My favorite part about Dracula as a bat is that Dracula is serious from minute 0 to minute 45 in this episode, except when he's a fucking bat. And then he's like, fucking up your hair, ha, 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 ha.
How humiliating to have to flap around after you just made your whole statement of being Dracula.
I'm just saying, it gets me. Once I got the image in my head, every time I watch the episode, I die.
It's so undignified.
Yeah, he's really not himself when he's a bat. When he's a wolf, totally Dracula. Bat, funny Dracula. All right, so real quick. This isn't going to be quick. This whole episode is not quick. I'm on page 4. We got 14. No, we're moving. We're moving. But I just want to do a little bit of home math because Dracula was given his name. It was taken from Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Dracula, who was born in 1428-ish. Wikipedia is real specific on when we were born, but when it comes to Vlad Dracula, it literally was 1427 to 29 ? And I was like, all right, we'll go with the mean of 1428. Median, whatever. So I think that Dracula is about 200-ish years older than Angel, right? Because Angel's 200? No.
244
Okay, so
now,
then he's
probably? 245?
He's how many years older? 300? Do I hear 4? 400. He's 400 years older. So
400 years older than Buffy or 400 years older than Angel? Got it.
So Dracula had lived for 400 years when Angel was like, I'm wasted, oh shit. Right? And so I just I want to take a moment to think, I just want to have a moment where we all think about what does Angel think of Dracula? Because I'm sorry, Angel thinks Dracula is a bitch? Is that what came from the audience? Interesting analysis. I think that Angel, because there's a lot of things. I want to say that I think Angel gets his Dracula wear at Pottery Barn, which we've discussed. But I do think that Angel pulls a lot of things from the Dracula book. So I actually think that Angel is whatever. And he's
that guy sucks.
Yeah.
But then is is this the right length? I can't. I wish I could look in a mirror, but I can't. But he looks so cool. It's not time for capes anymore, but maybe I'll just get a really long black trench coat.
Yeah. Oh, candles? I've got plenty.
Don't even get me started on Immolation Watch in this freaking episode.
Dracula's sitting inside of a candelabra. He is surrounded. Buffy has seen Angel surrounded by fire for years, and Dracula is surrounded by so much fire that even Buffy is yo, dude, you might want to fucking think about this shit. Because
I feel the timeline might not be. I'm not quite clear on the year of release, but in a few years when it comes out, do you think that Dracula privately listens to Evanescence? He's all my immortal, this is my jam, play.
Lauren, when you edit this episode, will you please play all the things she said, all the things she said?
Wait, whoa, that's tattoo.
Oh, shit! Lauren!
Whole other vibe.
Well, my Dracula listens to tattoo. All right. Back on track.
Will we ever get out of this scene?
Yeah, we're gonna go right the fuck face first into Riley being an idiot again. We're at Giles' house.
Okay.
And Buffy is whatever, I fucking saw fucking Dracula. And Riley is like, I heard you the first 20 times.
Whoa. He says it way more charming than that. And also in this scene, everyone who was their significant other is feeling insecure because their significant others are like, Dracula, wow. Which I totally get because, you know, the shoulder-length hair and the cape. Relatable content!
Uh-huh.
Please go on.
Whatever. I'm just like, here's the thing. Fine, Riley's jealous. Tara is jealous, which is really cute.
Somehow it's cute when Tara does it.
I know. I'm like, fuck, my bias is showing. Well, because Tara is jealous because she's like, but did you really? And Riley is jealous and he's like, ugh. Anyway, and Xander's kind of like this weird middle ground because Anya is like, Dracula? Yeah, I know him.
And what's hilarious is that, like, when he was looking at Dracula, Xander was like, oh my God, it's Dracula. And then as soon as Anya's like, oh my God, it was Dracula, Xander's like, he was no big whoop.
Yo, I'm just gonna say that I think, like, Xander and Anya are super into having three-ways.
Oh yeah.
Like Dracula, Jonathan.
Craigslist.org/Sunnydale/
They're straight up. You swipe on Tinder, they're like, couple, live in Sunnydale, just trying to have fun.
I'm sorry, I was trying to work within the, you know, like, non-anachronistic methods of tracking down possible thirds.
Throuple? What was yours? I didn't even
thirds.
hear you. I was
busy. I
busy.
said Craigslist.org/Sunnydale/ seeking something. I don't actually know what the real thing is.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
we go through the scene. Willow is
keeping it real cool.
Willow, you guys. Giles, didn't everybody miss Giles? Doesn't everybody love Giles?
I was just thinking the whole time, I wish Giles was here. He'd know what to do.
Meanwhile, Buffy is like, there was no penetration.
I would like to take a moment to talk about what I noticed in this scene that no one else has been brave enough to say, which is that Riley has suddenly started using a lot more product in his hair. And I am not a fan. Strike one, Riley.
I don't even know what you said that made them so mad because I was reading my notes.
I'm not even sure what made them so mad. I was saying I didn't like something Riley did, and I thought everybody would be with me.
They were
that's
shocked.
Okay.
They've gotten used to you.
I've brainwashed them. Riley, medium.
Are you saying that they're under your thrall?
Sounds like they're saying it.
Today's episode is brought to you by Vinted, an awesome and free to download secondhand marketplace app. If you're anything like me, you have a lot of clothes in your closet that you keep saying you're going to wear, but you never do. Every so often, I will go into my closet, I will pick up a few things, I will say, wow, I forgot I had that. I should wear that. And then I don't. Vinted, a secondhand marketplace app that is completely free to download, has helped me solve this problem. There are no seller fees, and listing items on their app is quick and simple. You probably don't have a ton of time. Who does? Once an item sells, get this, Vinted creates the prepaid shipping label for you. My closet space, which, by the way, is incredibly limited, is now open for clothes that I will actually wear, and I have a little bit of extra money to get them. If you're ready to clean out your closet and make some extra money, download the Vinted app for free and start listing. With no seller fees, you keep every dollar you earn.
Starting or growing your own business can be intimidating and lonely at times. Your to-do list may feel endless with new tasks, and lists can easily begin to overrun your life. So finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything as a built-in business partner can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Gymshark, Rare Beauty, and Heinz, to brands just getting started. Shopify has hundreds of ready-to-use templates that can help you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. And you can tackle all the important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. No need to save multiple websites or try to figure out what platform is hosting the tool that you need. And if people haven't heard about your brand, you can get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns to reach customers wherever they're scrolling or strolling. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. That's shopify.com/realm.
From the parents behind Law & Order comes a mystery the whole family can enjoy. Patrick Picklebottom Everyday Mysteries. Step into the whimsical world of Patrick Picklebottom, a precocious 11-year-old with a love for reading and an uncanny ability to solve mysteries. Inspired by the beloved children's book of the same name, this podcast vividly brings Patrick's tales of deduction and everyday adventures to life as he unravels baffling enigmas and solves clever cases. Patrick Picklebottom Everyday Mysteries is perfect for kids and is just as entertaining for grown-ups who love a good mystery. The whole family can listen now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Before we leave this scene and before we all swoon, I want to give a shout out to Buffy's line, which is that she says she had a count and counter. And then I just gave Buffy 20 points for saying count and counter, and I would like to take them away for when she says, a little sugar and I'm all yours. Boo. I don't like it. I don't mean to yuck your yum, but I don't like it.
Yuck it,
All
Kristin.
right. Yuck it.
There's just something about that line.
Meanwhile, fucking Xander is telling Anya to flaunt her neck cleavage in the next scene.
He's all jealous, but who has time to notice how jealous he is when they're being followed by a rooftop wolf? So question, did Dracula become a bat and fly up to the roof and then become a wolf? And then to get down, will he become a mist to gently settle upon the earth again?
I think that Dracula was a bat, flew to the roof, became Dracula to congratulate himself. And then he became the wolf. Okay. Great. Also,
Okay, so
I'm sorry, I was like stuck in thought because I was thinking, isn't it interesting that we like when, like, because I was thinking about neck cleavage, which like is kind of silly because it's really like you like bare you make your neck not have cleavage for it to be desirable, but you make your boobs push. It's just a different. I'm just thinking about how fucking fucked up we all are about like what we love, you know? We're like, yeah, there's a fucking bunch of flesh pushed together. Wanna make out with you.
50% social conditioning, 50% we're all perverts.
It's just like cool that we're all like bodies. Yeah. Like, I don't know. That's all. Okay. In other important news, Xander has a specific day of the fucking week where he cleans his white clothing.
It's actually, I think, his mom's day.
Oh, that makes more sense.
So it's White's Day. Anya doesn't like the smell of bleach. She goes home to her apartment, which I don't think it's a spoiler to say we'll see it in the not too distant future, and her apartment is fucking sick. I don't know why they're not always fucking at her apartment. Why would you ever go to Xander's basement? But you're not there yet. So
Anya's probably like, this is my space, you know?
True.
All right. So Drac and Zan. Willow calls Xander Zan earlier in the episode, okay?
No.
Drac and Zan. No. Drac and Zan are hanging out. Zan's like, no poofing. And Zan's like, ha ha ha, do what I say. And Xander is like, yes, master. And I kind of like it. Sorry.
Me too. And I also like Xander, like, giggling.
Yeah.
He's like, we're in cahoots.
That's the saying, if Xander could just be a bottom, I would be into Xander.
You think Xander's in that relationship with Anya and he's not a bottom?
No. I do.
Okay.
I do.
You mean like socially a bottom?
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Xander is like great when he is bottoming, which he totally 100,000% does with Anya. But like in the world, I think he tries to pretend like he's...
I wonder why Joss hasn't called us yet.
Wow! Oh my God, if I could like do that cartoon like blah, 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 I would. Okay, so whatever. Xander is Dracula's minion. Into it. We go to Spike's crypt.
Oh my God.
Yo, Spike.
Oh. Sorry.
No, go, please.
You know when
please.
you're a vampire? You get it. And you're like, welcome to my crypt. The only things I keep here are 1,000 lit candles and one weapon that shoots projectiles made of the exact material that if it pierced mine heart, I would be dead.
Fucking Spike, you guys. He doesn't care.
And Spike's like, uh-oh, Riley.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Spike's like, oh, Riley, I forget how to use this crossbow.
Can you show me? And then they do the ghost thing, but with a crossbow.
We have a while before we get to the sexual tension awards, but let's...
We know who's in the running.
We couldn't resist. All right, so Spike's all pissed because Dracula's famous, and we all know that Spike wants to be famous. And also, everyone apparently learned how to kill vampires because Dracula's famous. Bummer.
That is a big bummer. I agree.
Dracula likes luxury estates. He likes bug eaters. And Spike is like, Riley, you're out of your fucking depth. Why don't you just stay here with me?
I don't want you to get hurt, Riley. Don't go out and get killed.
Oh my God, my last note, I don't even remember writing it. I was in the thrall. My last note is literally just says sexy guys in all caps. I literally do not remember writing it. Sexy guys.
Oh my gosh, wait, because at the end... end of the scene. I can't after all of this shit. And Spike is like, Riley, like, go home and stay safe and don't die and whatever. And Riley's all mad about it. They just get really close. Like, as close as they can get without kissing, and they just, like, stand there and breathe, glowering at each other. That's why you wrote sexy guys. You can't remember.
I literally was like, sexy guys. I don't know.
Just her eyes glazing over.
Oh, God. Okay, meanwhile, Dracula is, as Buffy would say, wafting in here. I thought it was a good line. Dracula wafts into Buffy's room as a mist.
You know when a 600-year-old guy just mists himself into your bedroom?
Also, like, how many fucking vampires watch this girl sleep?
It's like their favorite thing.
Which
At least
is
they
like-
didn't break out the sketchbook.
I in the beginning of the episode, I kind of judged Buffy. I was like, nobody sleeps like that. And then by the end, I was like, you know what? I would sleep like that too if all these fucking vampires were like sketching me in charcoal.
I wonder, do you think that Angel heard that Dracula likes to mist into girls' room and watch them sleep, and then he was like, no, I've taken your idea and I've actually improved upon it, because while I'm watching, I then make a sketch and leave it somewhere where I know she'll see it. Oops.
Yes, I actually think that's Angel's entire energy around Dracula. He's like, you can mist, but have you seen hair gel? All right, so this is a gross fucking scene.
Ew, boo.
Because fucking Dracula is using mind control on Buffy, and he's also like looking at her neck and being like, you've been tasted? What the fuck is this shit? Get out of here, Dracula. That's my soundbite.
Oh, you know when you've just like been searching the world, yearning for a creature whose darkness rivals your own?
Shout out to Sarah Michelle Gellar for her fucking... What's funny?
Keeping a straight face during this whole episode.
Yeah, but it is about her face because when Dracula bites her, her face acting is so... She has no lines. It's just her face, and she does all of it in her face. It's good. I think that's what acting is called. I think that's what it is, but I'm just impressed here. So she pulls out that neckerchief from the pack. She ties it around her neck again in the next scene to conceal her bites. It was a deep dig. That actually made me proud that only like a third of you laughed. I was like, yeah, now who's the Buffy fan? Wow. All right. Okay, so we're at Giles' apartment.
And the last thing you want after someone who's been searching the world, yearning for someone whose darkness rivals their own, and it turns out it's you, after they've bitten you, the last thing you want is for even a tall, broad-shouldered, beautifully sculpted, tan gentleman, even him, to put a jelly donut that's kind of like,
yeah,
it's like oozing, right?
Yeah, it's oozing. He's like, Dracula might have blood, but I have jelly. I don't understand really the jelly donut metaphor, but I think it's there, you know?
Yes. And then a beautiful theme is introduced. In music, a beautiful theme can be introduced, like in a classical piece, a melodic theme can be introduced, and then as you continue to hear it throughout the piece, over the length of the piece, it can be developed using like different harmonic context and different instrumentation and like different dynamics, and it's very cool. And the dynamic that's introduced here is Xander saying, "The Dark Master, Bader." And I can't wait to hear it in additional contexts real soon.
So Dracula's theme is ellipses Bader.
Hell yeah.
We learned from Willow that Dracula's turn-ons are, I rewound this like 18,000 times to try to make sure that I was getting it right, but I'm pretty sure they are nice duds, minions, loans. What? I know. I didn't understand that when I rewound it so many times, but I thought, well, Spike did get a loan.
Did you put the
bones? No.
The captions on?
I didn't. I couldn't figure it out. I have this. It's fine. And the most important thing is bites that last for days. Which, like, I am also into, you know?
Sure.
Just like, all I'm trying to say, it's like you know, you all just fill in what you want to fill in. But what I meant is, like, I really like that Dracula takes his time. I think it's nice. I gotta go. Okay, so the theme comes back again. Unholy Prince.
Bader. Won't catch me saying that. I won't give myself away. Xander is being such a fucking lizard in this scene. He's just
literally.
like anxiously licking the air, I don't know, and his lips and like grabbing that spider, twitching and trying to throw everybody off Dracula's scent very ineffectively.
He does a good job at eating the bugs, Xander.
It's very convincing.
I think it's very convincing.
I salute him.
And I don't want to eat a bug, but like it was the closest I got to wanting to eat a bug. Watching Xander.
That's actually too far.
I know, I can tell. I know how to feel their energy. And they were like,
And you lost us at that last curve.
God, one time, who's that woman's name who, her arm, the claw, Gwendolyn Post? Yeah, I remember that live episode where I compared Gwendolyn Post to Hermione Granger.
No, thank you. Absolutely
that
not.
That was the moment I learned how to read an audience. I was like, Okay. All right.
So the other thing that they talk about is that Dracula, it's not enough for Dracula to just like kill, and drink someone. He wants his victim to, and I unfortunately quote, burn for him.
I mean, I'm kind of there for it, you know?
Oh, but he's evil and then they die.
Yeah, that's true. But I like the burning part.
Okay.
Okay, so then Riley is a jerk again because they go out into the courtyard where the fountain is, which I'm always convinced is the fountain from Torrance High School, but it's not. It just seems like that fountain. Anyway, Riley is like, "You're under the thrall," and then he yanks Buffy's neckerchief off, which I think is fucked up.
Okay, based on the ease with which it comes off of her neck, I just wish to state that it is clear it is not tied very tightly.
You're right.
So it did not require a great deal of pressure to be pulled off.
I don't like that he did that, and I also do not like that then he says with Angel, it's reasonable that there'd be transference. And now, if you'll just give me a moment to put in my long code. Riley, you are kind of like cardboard. Your mansplaining's best to be ignored. No one cares you're a TA, so please go away. Thank you.
Pleased with yourself, are you?
Yes, I am.
I just want you to know that if you were under the thrall of the Dark Prince, and the fate of the world often rested upon your dainty shoulders, and you had recently been bitten and placed under the thrall, I think I said under the thrall twice, but
No,
you know,
they're laughing at me because I'm acting it out.
no, I'm very much perceiving that.
I never perceive her when I'm over here.
I hope that somebody would care enough about you to notice that you were acting weird and say, "Hey, you okay? I care about you. I don't want you to be drained and turned vampire by the King of Darkness."
Hey, I noticed you're wearing a neckerchief. Would you mind letting us know if that has anything to do with your neck?
I think he started there, but...
Fine. I'm not here for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm here for?
Xander eating a fly.
Yeah. But more so than that, I'm here for how did he get inside? Cut to Joyce! Hi, Joyce! Joyce is like, he seemed nice and normal, a little pale.
But that shoulder-length hair, it was flowing.
And then as fucking Willow and Tara put their tarot cards in their queer bag and they pull out their sage.
Oh my God. This is what they do with the sage. I'm sorry.
Wow, Jenny.
That's basically
I'm not even describing that to our listeners.
Okay, that's fair. You said ball sweat. I feel like score-wise, we are even at best.
Actually, yeah, okay. All right, so Joyce is like, sometimes you feel like giving up on men altogether.
What's that like?
And Tara looks at Willow for all of us and is like, ha 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 ha. All right, Riley and Giles are house hunting. They're like, call up the real estate agent, we're shopping for a mansion. We get just a little clip, but it made me laugh. And then Anya's like, fuck the patriarchy, right? Anya's like, why the fuck are they looking for him? I fucking know him. Oh, right, it's because and then they Xander shoves her in a closet. If there's not a bigger patriarchy moment, that's fucking it. Should I play the jingle again? I need to learn how to make my phone not lock, you know? Okay, here we go. Buckle in. The patriarchy! All right. So Xander's like, yo, I just locked my girlfriend in a closet. Can I take you to your master? And she's like, yeah. Also, at this point, I start calling I name the locations of every scene, and I've been calling Dracula's castle the spooky castle until now, when apparently I've given it a second name, which is Drac's Den.
I just feel like Castle Dracula really rolls off the tongue.
I don't know, I like Drac's Den.
Drac's Den, home of Extreme Immolation Watch 2019.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's begging for it, staring into a roaring blaze, he's surrounded by candles, candelabras strung from the ceilings. It's all bad.
He's reading like 5 different copies of Nausea, but they're like stacked. He's like, no, take this angel.
He's reading it in 5 languages at the same time. Buffy's like, oh yeah, you think you can thrall me? I brought this. And she holds up a steak and he's like, put it down. And she's like, okay. And this is where I tell you that I thought a lot, because I flew here to do this taping. I thought a lot about trying to figure out a way to make a steaks on a plane joke. But I couldn't think of one that was better than just saying I thought a lot about trying to make a steaks on a plane joke.
It works, Jenny. That was good.
Yes.
Yes. Dracula is like, you cannot resist what you do not want to do. I don't know what accent
Wait,
it is.
what?
No, Buffy says that. Somebody says it.
You cannot resist what you do not want to do? You cannot resist what you do not want to. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You can't resist what you don't want to resist is the idea.
Yeah.
You can't resist, Buffy.
Listen, this is why I got hired.
Yeah.
Dracula says to Buffy something, I'm sorry to have to call out all the yuck lines, but he says, I want to show you what your body is capable of. And I'm like, yo, Dracula, the anatomy of the clitoris was not known until 1998. So where the fuck were you when I wanted to know what my body was capable of?
Well, maybe he was trying to enter it on Wikipedia and they were just like, question mark?
I want to show you what your body is capable
Boo.
of. I'm going to show you
just,
something.
There's so much I have to teach you. Like, I feel like the lead into it is also just very
It's
like...
gross.
Boo.
It's like just when you thought we got enough patriarchy, we get
And then
patriarchy aged in wine.
And then when you thought you couldn't be any more grossed out, he's like, but first, a little taste. And Buffy's like, we already did this, and it like wasn't
No, we're not there
great."
yet. We are not there yet.
I have no notes between what your body is capable of and first a little taste. What happens in the middle? What did I forget?
Fucking Giles! I'm sorry, but Giles happens literally in the middle.
Oh, it's this pesky intercutting that's got me.
So,
all fucked up.
At Giles, well, first of all, Riley punches Xander.
And everyone's like, how do I feel? Which thing do I feel? Ah!
I know, it's truly a conflict of interest.
It shouldn't be allowed, but it happens.
Right. So that happens, we're all confused. And then, Giles. Okay, so apparently in Bram Stoker's Dracula, there are 3 brides of Dracula. Like, he keeps 3 brides in his mansion. Of course he does. He wants to show them what their bodies are capable of. And they're like...
But there's a whole, like, sisters, brides, possible sirings. You
Yes.
sent me a Wikipedia article.
I did.
read it.
So Giles is being suckled? I don't know.
Look.
What would we... They don't want to kill...
You know that thing where you're just like a good kind of father figure trying to do your best, and then all of a sudden, oops, you fall into a pit, and there are 3 brides of Dracula, and they're all like nubile and convincing, and they're like, hey, daddy. When is Giles gonna get an offer this good again?
I literally cannot think of a better place to call out Joanna Robinson than you saying, "Hey, Daddy." Joanna fucking Robinson, everybody.
So, Jenny actually stepped on my line a little bit because I wanted to come out here and ask you, is Rupert Giles a daddy or a zaddy? And I have a follow-up question.
Okay, so if my memory serves,
Oh, no.
a zaddy occurs naturally when you want the D so bad it becomes a Z.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, if we look back in our respected, critically acclaimed files, we will find
just
this
science,
piece of
people.
information.
So, by that logic, I think it's a personal, subjective question. To me, I respect Giles' daddyship, and I celebrate him. But I do not want the D, so it cannot become a Z by virtue of my wanting.
I'm going to go Zaddy.
Zaddy, yeah.
And Joanna?
Oh, like obvious zaddy. Follow-up question.
I feel like we're playing the biggest game of truth or dare ever.
Dracula, a.k.a. Vlad the Impaler, daddy or zaddy? Jenny.
No.
Yeah. That's a hard pass.
Like stepbrother, I think? Stepbrother?
It's a hard pass,
I'm
right?
sorry, but no, I said I would make out with him for the cred, but I don't want anything more.
No. I have a lot of thoughts about Dracula. Is now the time to...
Now is precisely the time.
Yeah.
Never been a better
You're
one.
sitting next to a Dracula fanboy.
Not this Dracula, though, right? Jenny, who is the most, like, fuckable or admirable Dracula in all of film and TV history?
Like technical Dracula or just like sort of like vampire of film and television?
No, Dracula.
This is a smart person question. And I'm not a smart person.
Yeah, I'm like furiously sifting
so
through
pretty.
my... Wait, so who was Dracula in the one with Winona Ryder? I could not, that was too...
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
I mean, I thank you, Gary Oldman, for your many talents. Being the hottest Dracula is probably not one of them.
No,
but
I think he is. And
oh,
here's...
so just low, slim pickings.
It's the low bar.
Can't we just say Brad Pitt and all be happy?
No.
My pick! I would like to pick either Brad Pitt or Rayanne Graff as my Dracula.
What the fuck?
Stop inventing Draculas. All right.
Crossover.
You can say Bela Lugosi if you want to. That's fine. But
No.
But,
Wait, but is
yeah,
it,
old school goss. Thank you. But Gary Oldman. Here's what I'll say about Gary Oldman.
Okay.
Gary Oldman in the most ridiculous, like little specs, right? And the like velvet top hat and all of that, and you're like, still would. And he's like, and then he's like old with like the white pompadour. You're like, still would. And then he's like a veiny wolf, and you're like, yeah, still would. So, and then he's like mist, and you're like, definitely would. Follow-up question for you, Kristin. What do you think Dracula thinks of the new scientific information about vaping? Like, is he really bummed about vaping?
I think he is, Joanna, because I think that Dracula is a purist, you know? Like, I think he remembers the days in which you wouldn't add vitamin E acetate to your mist.
Right. His mist doesn't taste like
pop rocks.
Right. Cherry burnt marshmallow toast. Sorry. Yeah.
Dracula remembers the olden
Yeah.
days, the good days when mist was just mist.
Yeah.
It would just slowly suck your blood.
He's like, make America mist again.
It's not
Sorry.
funny.
I have some fun facts about the actor who plays Dracula. Would you like to hear them?
He's actually a wolf. He's actually missed. He's actually a bat. Is it one of those?
He's actually a soap star. He was on All My Children with Sarah Michelle Gellar. You can.
My fucking God.
Gasp! I have a photo that I can't share with all of you, but
We'll put it on-
I want you to see it.
Oh,
and I
my
want you to
God.
see it. And it explains a lot.
We'll put it on the internet.
Because I believe his name is Rudolph or Rudy. Let's call him Rudy, right? Like, right? He's German-ish. He's German. That's hence the accent.
Right.
He also played Dracula in like a 2000 USA television movie. So I feel like here's what happened.
Is he Dracula?
I feel like Marty Noxon was like, we're gonna do a Dracula episode. And Sarah's like, Marty. I have this friend, Rudolph. He was my pal in All My Children. He already has the cape. We just need to get him the Nordstrom's Rack red dress shirt and the ill-fitting vest, and then he'll be ready to go. And Marty's like, "Kay," and the rest of us are like, "That's your Dracula? You're a vampire show, and this is your Dracula?"
It's like we've already seen Angel and Spike.
Right, and like, they got fooled because they're like, "Oh, James Marsters looks fucking hot and legit in a red dress shirt. Let's try it with this guy." And we're like, "No."
Oh, it's got to be unbuttoned. That's a huge part of the equation.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to like clubbing in Ibiza or something like that. And you're like, "No."
There's a lot of collar, you know?
Yeah.
That's like part of the issue. A lot of collar.
And that vest, I was just like, no, this is not, like Dracula, like Gary Oldman's Dracula, should look sexy no matter what. Should look sexy in stupid little glasses. And this guy's like, I tried. I don't know.
I'm literally gonna try to edit together like a drunk history, but it's just gonna be Joanna saying Dracula over Dracula. And like, I tried, but over clips of Dracula. It's my fucking favorite thing. Joanna, you don't love this episode.
Guess what? The Dracula sucks. Like, he sucks.
This is like an episode divided, it
Yeah.
seems. Okay, so I'd actually like to take a survey real quick by cheering. Don't like really own your shit because it's really divided. Do you love this episode? Cheer.
And then, do you hate this episode?
A few more hates.
I feel
but
like-
it's pretty fucking.
I feel like the people who love this episode are also surreptitiously like eating bugs. Like, Dracula got
This
you.
this podcast does not endorse. Opinions expressed here are not necessarily our own.
No, you can like this episode. It's fine. I'm okay. You're okay.
I
but like,
think like okay, so here we are. We're starting our season 5 podcast, and the way I feel in this room is like, hi, we're back together again, ha ha, you know. And I feel like that's how the episode feels.
Yeah, it would have been a lot harder to pull this off like mid-season when shit's
it's
serious.
like this remember us? We're this vampire show. We're going to take your heart, pull it out of your chest this season, but this episode,
Yeah, but first
Dracula.
here's some camp, some good solid camp.
Yeah. Brah.
okay. Here's my main point. Here's
Yes.
why I'm really here.
Okay.
Sawyer's hot.
It's
Is it Sawyer's hot?
what if they had gotten Josh Holloway to play Dracula? I know you know.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
I've been doing a Lost rewatch podcast. These awesome people have been on it. So yeah. Anyway, Sawyer is hot, but that's not what brought me here today. What brought me here today is I would like to forever kill Jenny's argument that Riley is worth rooting for, and here's why.
I'm listening.
Whoa.
Giles is down, having the time of his life. His shirt has been ripped open, having a good time, and who comes along?
Okay.
Boy Scout Butterscotch. Hair fucking call him out. And when Giles expresses his adult preference to go back in said chick pit with his shirt gaping wide open, oh my shoe. Like, you know, he's an adult. He wants to go back. And Riley's like, no, sir. No more chick pit for you. And all of us go, fuck you, Riley, dude.
Listen. Who among us has not been pulled out of a chick pit to which we would prefer to return by someone who cares about us and knows we will thank them at a later point in history? Furthermore, I will say unto thee, Joanna Robinson, the treasure of my heart.
Jennifer, yes.
Earlier in the episode, when they're at Riley's, when they're
You're
at,
like Exhibit A.
yeah, a note that I didn't read earlier. When they're at Giles and Xander's like busy eating the fly and Riley like takes the scarf off Buffy's neck, Riley says, after they've all seen the bite marks, you shouldn't go near him again. And Giles says, Riley is right. Riley is right. You shouldn't go near the vampire that has bitten you.
Giles Dracula, sure, but those babes, okay. Follow-up supporting argument. If you have seen Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, you know that Jonathan Harker, played by Keanu Reeves, also finds himself accosted by the brides of Dracula, one of whom is a very comely Monica Bellucci. Ooh. His encounter is so monumental that it turns his trademark black Keanu curtain hair gray with the shock and joy.
Shock and awe, if you will.
Yeah,
of that encounter.
So does not Giles, who in this episode tells Willow, I'm trying to get a life, and he's trying to get a life down this chick pit. I mean, like, how long has it been since Giles had a lady friend over that they were all like, ooh, Giles, what's this? He's like, I'm trying in the chick pit. And Riley's like, no, sir. So
here are some people that won't kill Giles while fucking him. Joy Summers. Olivia, what's her bucket?
Love
a bunch of Joanna Robinson.
Well, you
Kristin
never know.
Russo.
Here's the deal. Joyce is teetering on the edge of joining the Wicca Club of Willow and Tara, so I don't know. Joyce might be off the menu, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, what? I rue the future day. Joyce might go off the menu. How dare you, madam, make such an assertion?
I just meant she might be enjoying more book clubs with
Pat.
Yeah,
Pat.
That's what I meant.
I'm sorry, but like, I literally now all I want is to have an actual trial of Riley. Like, where you all come to the trial.
No.
And like, we have, you know? That's all I want.
One other thing I'd like to say about the chick pit, if I may.
Yes, what would you like to say about the chick pit?
A lot of things, but the main thing is that I just want to let you all know that when Riley holds the cross down into the pit and the succubi scuttle away, because of the aspect ratio of TVs when it aired, one of the brides of Dracula just moves over to the side of the screen and does this. But it's still fully in the aspect ratio as it shows on Hulu, so please go back and enjoy that.
Amazing. Joanna, I love you so much.
I love you. Thanks for having
Wait,
me.
I also love you.
Yes, I mean,
equally, if not more than Kristin. Equally, it's fine.
Our second mock trial will be who loves Joanna more.
Everybody wins.
Joanna, like, I don't even want you to go yet. Do you have anything else you want to tell us? Like, either about like Riley's sex?
Yeah, I took a lot of notes backstage while you guys were talking.
Yeah, I want to know some of them.
What did we miss?
The reason Buffy is not Batman.
It's almost as if you just came here to attack me. And I don't know how to feel, but please go on. I don't want Buffy to be Batman. He's very tortured. Please go forth.
Well, I'm just curious, like, what is Buffy's version of her parents traumatically dying in an alley? Like, what is that?
Her first watcher canonically being murdered in front of her before this series begins. I think.
So we're saying Donald Sutherland.
Well, Donald Sutherland in the movie, but her watcher, whose name is eluding me, in the origin comics that Joss labels
Donald
canonical.
Sutherland. Okay.
Donald Sutherland. There seems to be some bad blood there where like nobody wants to speak the other's name, but basically, yes.
Sure, okay.
Does that work?
Is that okay?
Or is it her parents' divorce? If I say anything while doing this with my shoulders, will you believe me?
I'm
more?
a little more convinced. The other thing we're missing, so she has an Alfred, obviously, in Giles, right?
Oh.
She has a Catwoman in Faith,
Hot.
obviously, as we said. She has a Robin and a sort of like Xandery Willow hybrid thing.
Sure. Don't let anybody kill them.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if any other
She doesn't
young
have
people will surface.
Stately Wayne Manor.
Well, she's got that sweet, at least
She's got a craftsman.
2-bedroom craftsman.
She doesn't have like a lair. For a while, she had like.
I don't know. Have you looked at
the
like
cage in the library at Sunnydale High?
Yeah.
Was her bat cave.
real estate prices in southern Los Angeles? Look up a craftsman
So it's
now
Craftsman
and then.
Stately Wayne Manor, the same sort of thing. All right, I'll think about it. I need her to get a Buffmobile.
Fuck yeah! Is that not Riley?
Pink leather.
Woo!
You gotta give it to her when you gotta
You
give it to her.
know, when you pull off a boot that slow. Imagine how satisfying the ride will be. I should go. I just remembered I have something that I should get to. So thank you for having me.
No.
Please give it the fuck up for the perfect Joanna. Goddamn Robinson.
Love you both.
Come on.
How dare she? How dare she?
How lucky are we that on Friday the 13th, under the light of a full moon, we get to talk about Buffy versus Dracula with these incredible human beings? You know?
While looking out upon your beautiful faces.
Yes, they were all included in the.
You won't applaud yourselves? Nice faces. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just want to take like a hot second for you all here in Philadelphia, because like when we're up here, we're like half in here and like half here, you know? But I just want to take like a second here.
She gestured to the microphone, then she gestured to the audience. Podcasting.
Joanna brought me another whiskey. It's on. No, I just want to say that like the energy that you all bring to a fucking room is beautiful and brilliant and wonderful. And you bring us so much love, and you bring so much love to each other. And I love you, and Jenny loves you, and some of you are hugging each other, and you're gonna fucking kill me. But we love you so fucking much.
Mom is drunk. Mom is drunk. Mom is drunk. Mom is drunk. You could also get Kristin, you could get them to chant something too. They'll do whatever we say.
No, I'm like super into the Mom is Drunk brand. Okay, Jenny,
Yo.
now, 40 hours later, Dracula would like Buffy to drink his
Whoa. I just want to let you know, and we're with you on the boo, but I just want to let you know
Pause on that boo.
that what I was saying when you were like, you're all wrong, I want you to know that he does say, but first a little taste. I didn't mean for me. And then that stuff happens with the punching and the chick pit. And then
Gonna fuck me with this edit.
later he's like, you know, with his wrist and his nails. And he's all like, you've never tasted blood. And this is bananas because we all know what blood tastes like.
Do you want to know what, Jenny? I actually really do know, apart from just like, ow, I cut myself, and like, I know what blood tastes like from that. When I was a kid, I loved steak. Sorry if you're a vegan, but I loved it. And I was always like, so my dad would like give me like pieces of the steak, and then they would like pour the like juice, they called it, over the steak. And I was like, but I just love that. I just want that. I don't want the meat. I just want that. And
Just bring me the blood.
And my parents for a while were like, no. And finally they gave up. They were like, here's a fucking sippy cup, you fucking freak.
What the fuck? I can't believe I'm finding out like this.
I didn't like it, is the thing though. Once the,
You were
whatever.
like, you got the sippy cup, and they were like, find it, the darkness, find your true nature. And you were like, actually, I'm thinking about joining the theater group.
Yeah, it was then that I bought my custom fangs and my velvet dress. All right, so now we are in the scene where Dracula wants Buffy to drink his blood. And my question to you, Jenny, because we have a long history in general, but also with milk. I want to know if you would prefer to drink a sip of blood or a sip of milk.
A sip of blood.
Milk.
A sip of blood, a sip of blood, a sip of blood. It's salty, it's non-dairy, it's not exactly vegan, but like,
Oh my God, it's not.
I can't make milk right now, but blood I have, so it feels like less, it feels like less of an other and more of a like, aha. Gesturing, I'm creating, for podcast listeners, a force field around myself in the air where all my blood lives, I guess. And you?
Definitely blood. Obviously blood I drank from a sippy cup when I was a child. Don't like milk.
Is it indelicate to say? No, never mind. Sorry, I take.
What?
No.
You can't do that!
It's not even that. It's just like a cross. Okay, so during our break, Chris and I have both each started making other podcasts, and I've been making a Veronica Mars podcast called Veronica Mars Investigations, and Kristin has been making a My So-Called Life podcast with Joanna called The Boiler Room. And my co-host on Veronica Mars Investigations, Helen Zaltzman, and I recently had to talk about an episode where a character named Duncan Kane drinks a bunch of fucking milk right out of the jug! Right out of the jug. And it's not as bad as the mayor's milk, which is just out on a cart all day in Sunnydale. But it's still pretty offensive. So I recently have talked a lot about milk drinking, and I want you to know my position has not changed. No evidence has come to light to make me feel better about people drinking milk, especially out of containers that are larger than just a cup.
And with that, we bring you the Sexual Tension Awards.
Who's got it in this episode? So many pairings.
Jenny, are you going to do them all?
Do you want to go back and forth?
Yeah, I didn't write any down, but I'll just say the ones I remember. Are you ready for the nominees? First up, we have Dracula and Buffy. Obviously.
Secondly,
Nobody's here for the obvious. They're like, yeah, no, moving on.
Please go on. Do you have any inanimate objects in the running this week? Secondly, we have Dracula and Xander. They've got a beautiful love going on.
Oh no, I only remember the last one.
You remember this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we have Joanna's fave, Giles and the Dracky Babes.
Yeah.
Of course.
And last, but certainly not least, we have our sexy men.
Two sexy guys.
Spike and Riley.
Yeah.
Who's gonna bench press who?
Oh my God. Please participate. Please make your voice heard in our beautiful democracy by voting in our Twitter poll at BufferingCast for your pick for the Sexual Tension Awards for this episode and every episode. Thank you.
So Dracula is like, find your true nature. Something important happens. Dracula says a line that is very similar to this MTV show that had Britney Spears on it one time, but he says, "You think you know, but you are. What's to come, you haven't even begun." Which sounds...
Where have I heard that before besides MTV?
It sounds familiar.
Did I hear that in a dream or something?
Restless! This audience member says we've heard it in Restless.
That sounds right.
So, I don't know, maybe
must
you
be
remember
true.
45 hours ago when I said we were tying together the end of season 4 and the beginning of season 5. Oh, I don't have 14 pages, I just have 11 and I'm on 10. So, an important line, a line we've heard, a line we hear again. What could it mean? Who the fuck knows? Not me. Buffy's like, yo, that was fucking gross, which is what I said when I drank blood out of a sippy cup. and then we return to the Buffy we know and love. And she's like, the thrall is wearing the fuck off. That's in the uncensored version. You want to taste my true nature? And we're like, yes!
Yes, we do.
Giles tries to get his shoe, whatever.
Giles is like, oops, my shirt is open. How did that happen? Buttons are hard.
So Buffy and Dracula fight, and we all know who the fuck is gonna dominate. It's because it's gonna be Buffy. And I said like the one line, but the real line is when she's like, how do you like my darkness now?
While her steak is protruding from his chest. Hell fucking yeah.
Like that, I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body. Mom is drunk. Oh, okay. So, before I go to get my tattoo.
So they're like, we know we've been spending a lot on the CGI budget for this episode with the storm and the bat, but let's just blow one more load on the fucking Dracula being dusted and then falling down the stairway.
I literally understood none of that.
Then they're like, Dad doesn't get drunk. Then they're like,
Dad gets drunk real easy.
yeah. So then they're like, we know we already spent a bunch of the season's CGI budget on that incredible storm in the beginning of the episode and that wild human to bat transformation in the middle of the episode, but let's just spend another chunk of CGI change on Dracula kind of dusting while rolling down the stairs, the skeleton and the whole thing, and poof, and whatever. It looks bad. I mean, it looks good for the time, for the network, whatever. It's bad.
And, you know, what's funny is that this, so Dracula stakes Buffy. I mean, Buffy stakes Dracula. Shut up, everybody.
Dad gets drunk real easy, she said.
Jenny's had one beer. I've had 2 whiskeys. Buffy stakes Dracula. Dracula's like, oh no, I'm dead, but I'm back. And then there's this weird little connection between this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the movie, right? Because this is like one of the scenes that I remember from the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer the most is when she kills that vampire and he's like, you know, for like forever, and he never dies, whatever. And I feel like that's the comedy that's being pulled in with this kill, where like she's like, I'm fucking standing right here, and he's like, you're right.
I'll mist away now.
Oh, he mists away. Okay, so Dracula's gone, but not dead, of course, because Dracula never dies.
Meanwhile, speaking of dads. I know.
Can I play a clip? I know we've been here for 2 hours. I just want to because it's a lot, okay? So I'm just gonna, give me a second because I have to find it. Here it is. Okay, I have to skip ahead, so just pause. Here we go. My phone stopped playing.
I need to know more about where I come from, about the other Slayers. I mean, maybe if I can learn to control this thing, I could be stronger. I could be better. But I'm scared. I know it's gonna be hard. And I can't do it without you. I need your help. I need you to be my watcher again.
Okay, so. Give me a minute, because I need to play one more thing for us. Okay, here we go.
Hot dad, when you were younger, you were real bad. But now you're older, you've got glasses that help you watch over us. Thank you, Giles.
Okay. So Buffy's whatever, we get it, right?
Dad is so excited that he forgets England is even a country.
He's like, all I ever wanted was to be needed by you, and now I am. Oh, so it's wonderful. Giles is not leaving. Buffy wants to like really dig into this thing that she's found about herself, which is a thing she's really been battling, if you think about it, since season 3. Because like this thing arrived with Faith. Faith was like, you are more than what you think you are. And and Buffy was like, do you want to make out? And then later,
After they were done making out, then.
Yeah. But this is like a big thing. So we are flirting with it in this episode. We're flirting with another thing in this episode because we leave the scene with Giles to our final scene. You think the episode is over. Giles is staying. But no, we go to the Summers residence. Yes, Jenny. Jenny, do you have something you'd like to say?
I just desperately don't want you to miss a detail that I almost missed. And it seems like the kind of thing that could just slide by. So Buffy is telling her mom that she's about to go out with Riley to a movie. That's not what I'm interested in, contrary to what you might think. She goes over to her room, looks in it, and sees a brunette girl. But behind the brunette girl is what I want to talk about.
Are you fucking...
Hell yeah!
Got it in my
The
fucking
greatest
notes.
mystery of season 5, episode 1. What is the magic eye? There is a magic eye poster behind this brunette girl, and if anyone can tell us what's in it, we will be very grateful. Thank you.
Did you have a magic eye?
I never did.
I did. You
What
want to know?
was it? Was it the Statue of Liberty?
It was the Statue of Liberty.
There were only like 5 at Spencer Gifts, which did you know has been rebranded as Spencer's 'S? Because everyone just called it Spencer's, even though it was always Spencer Gifts. And then they were like, fuck it. It's kind of like me. I'm like always on the verge of being like, should I just change my name to Jenny Owens Young? Just give in, just embrace the sweet release of whatevering my name. Put the S wherever, I'm tired.
My sister, speaking of sisters, my sister used to call Jenny's Owens Youngs.
Which honestly is less offensive because it feels intentional.
All right, so the biggest mystery of this episode is what's in the magic eye.
The
and
second
who
biggest.
the fuck is that?
Who's that girl? Because Joy says if you're going out why don't you take your sister? And then they both say, Mom!
And on that note, I am Kristin Russo. You can follow me at Kristin Nolene on all the social media outlets. And who are you?
I'm Jenny Owen Young.
Really thought you were gonna go Dracula.
I'd rather they just find me on the internet. So it's Jenny Owen Youngs. But I do have shoulder-length hair and a cape, just to be very clear for those just listening and not actually looking at us right now.
Follow her at Mist.
At Mist, at Bat, at Rooftop Wolf, and also at Jenny Owen Youngs.
We are buffering the Vampire Slayer. You can find us here in Philadelphia.
Under the light of a full moon on Friday the 13th.
Oh my God! We are going to call out our special guests again and turn a mic over to you for our farewell. Are you all ready? Joanna, Ian, come on out.
Yes. Mom's drunk. Mom. And till next time. Thank you,
I swear I could feel you coming from a long way off. Somewhere, hiding in the dark, coming to wake me up. Found me in the cemetery, I was easy prey. The blood in your eyes, draining my fight away. And you can take what you want, straight from my heart. Take what you want from me.
Daylight, dreaming of the promise of eternal life. Hey, I just wanna live forever in a long dark night. Saw you in the cemetery and I lost my grip. I knew if I fell under your spell, that's it. And you can take what you want, straight from my heart. Take what you want from me. Take what you want, straight from my heart. Take what you want from me.
Does this feel like love? So caught up in the buzz,
I forget who I was. What the hell have I done?
when you stared in my eyes, there was nowhere to hide. And look inside, that's when I found my fight.
Now you can't take what you want straight from my heart. You can't take what you want from me. You can't take what you want straight from my heart. You can't take what you want from me.
I bet you don't like my darkness like you thought you would.
The war is over, and both sides lost. Kingdoms were reduced to cinders, and armies scattered like bones in the dust. Now the survivors claw to what's left of a broken world, praying the darkness chooses someone else tonight. But in the Shadow Dark, the darkness always wins. This is old school adventuring at its most cruel. Your torch ticks down in real time, and when that flame dies, something else rises to finish the job. This is a brutal rules-light nightmare with a story that emerges organically based on the decisions that the characters make. This is what it felt like to play RPGs in the 80s, and man, it is so good to be back. Join the Glass Cannon podcast as we plunge into the Shadow Dark every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/theglasscannon, with the podcast version dropping the next day. See what everybody's talking about and join us in the dark.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Did the sound of those words call to you like Pavlov's dog? Then you might enjoy our podcast, Turtle Time.
Every week, you can join me, Riley Hamilton, and my co-host, Amy Scarlatta, as we cover the most pressing Bravo news and dig into the new episodes to answer important questions like, who the hell is Adrian Malouf in this world?
Listen to Turtle Time on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday.